Alright. Can I really not? Oh, thank God. Sink wood in.
Oh, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm... Well, I'll give you the room we all planned to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Sounds like there's been trouble here. Oh. Sounds like there's been trouble here?
There's been a theft in one of the rooms. The police are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry, though. The thief wouldn't dare strike again.
What was taken?
Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape.
Any leads on who did it?
We've got all kind of weirdos here. It could be just about any one of them. They're all exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right. At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there.
What's the story of this old inn?
My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north, and for folks building windmills on the Tiefmoor Bluffs. It's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation.
Any suspects?
Not exactly. Well, there was this university student. Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Narva. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went off to her room. I figured she wanted an early start in the morning. But then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
Shady and Post, saving the runes, but not the spirits within them. The Tiefmoor Bluffs the Tiefmoor Ruins. Ha! The Tiefmoor Ruins gain new protections today following concerns of disturbance to sacred land. The new laws mandate that the historic ruins cannot be used for profit if an ancient relic is found within the site. However, a pre-existing law states that if any ancient relics are found on a historic site, scientists will be given free rein over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that right. Unfortunately, this does little to protect the native inhabitants who believe the sacred ruins should not be entered by anyone for any reason. Activists have loudly stated there is nothing of interest within the ruins, but only time will tell if that is true. And wherever science and business will be taken over the bluffs. I wonder if I could find something with that. Reserved for Redmilla Belinda. Ooh! Ancient power of Tifmore Ruins healing magic. Some believe the Tifmore Ruins hold the power to heal all wounds and illnesses. Why we do not enter the ruins to seek out this power is beyond comprehension. It is trusted by many that simply standing in the presence of the ruins enough to cure small sicknesses and ease the minds of a worry. It is a sad thing that progeny of the people who built these magnificent places do not see fit to share the wonderful spiritual energy here. They instead lock it away. Could it be they want the power only for themselves? Alas, we must respect their wishes and only wonder at the amazing energy still sealed within the walls of ruined tombs. Well, I mean, wouldn't that give people a reason to go visit? Eternal battle of love. They pulled each other close as moonlight washed over them. Surely nothing shall ever part us now, for we have braved through beasts and frozen nights, starvation and drought. Yet finally life has brought me back to your arms. Our love shall last forever. But the battles have not ended. Our lives have been foretold in the stars, and this is only the beginning. You can leave now and seek a simpler life, one with riches and comfort, warmth, and a soft bed. No one would blame you. He knew that warmth would be as real as that of her hand. No bed comfort after sharing the ground with her. All his riches and comfort would be found in her eyes, her stories, her smiles. I will go with you. 5941. What could numbers be? At Tifmore Ruins. 5941, I'll remember that.
Ah, so you finally made it, Detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed, so we could have more excitement.
Runes painting. Number, code, and book. You're enjoying this?
Well, of course. My sister Belinda dragged me here all of a sudden for a quiet retreat. But I don't much like quietly retreating. I'd rather have the suspense of a conniving thief in our midst.
See anything strange?
No, I'm trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I did hear a young girl pacing outside my door before the theft. She seemed very flustered. I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly she said she needed to go. What a sad girl.
Thanks. That's all for now. Reserved for Riley Amir.
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues?
Just an artist who believes in justice. I'm Jessica Fletcher. Alright, I'm looking into the case.
Okay, well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Narva tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen.
What do you know about the theft? Did you see anything suspicious?
We got here yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
What do you know about the theft?
A book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life, because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
That's all.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
I'm gonna search the rooms, but then again... Okay, I'm guessing that's the bard. The Tifmol Ruins, Helena Mart. If anyone heard that, but sorry about. Okay. The Tifmol Ruins, a simple and spiritual decision. Helen Martwood. There are some in Eastshade who told... Wait. Helen Martwood. There are some in Eastshade who hold to the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the... Okay, there we go. Helen Martwood. There are some in Eastshade who hold to the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the ruins. In reality, however, it is a known fact among native people that the ruins of our ancestors contain nothing of material value. These tombs are home to the ghosts of our ancestors, and trapezing through them in search of fortune or answers to our past would deeply dishonor those who walked before us. I have said before and will say again for all eternity, aside from the resting spirits, there is absolutely nothing within the Tifmol ruins that would impress a modern Eastshadian.
Hi, I'm Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible.
I need some leads first.
I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there.
Could you see who it was?
I couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious.
Who did you see on the beach? Which room is yours again?
Just past the innkeeper's counter. You can go in. The door's unlocked. We figured since we don't have any interesting books, we're probably safe from the thief.
Tiffmore Ruins?
They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
Thank you.
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here?
I paddled in a few minutes ago.
Oh, sure. Well, watch yourself. There's a thief on the loose, and no one's even trying to catch them.
What did they take?
In my translation book, it contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Tiefmoor ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information. I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me.
Well, that's very suspicious.
And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
Hello, Detective. My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide.
You're a little too willing to help.
The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he isn't trying to cover something up.
Why are you visiting?
My sister and I are taking a relaxing vacation. She hardly gets out of the house anymore, and I thought the fresh air out here would do her some good.
What is her illness?
Knees, thighs, toes, a continual upset stomach. Old age, you might say.
Magical powers?
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books.
Have you seen anything odd?
I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
I still don't like how you're fucking a little too eager to help me. Of course.
What a mess this is.
Tell me about the Tiffmore ruins.
Just about everyone in this area has an opinion on them. Indigenous people think no one should even look at them. Most everyone else just wants to see what's inside. I had a pal who snuck inside when we were kids. She wouldn't tell me what she saw in there though. Kinda doubt she actually did it.
Alright. I'm gonna just look around here because there's someone wandering. And I'm guessing that... I'm gonna guess that I cannot... I can't find Miss Helena.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Hello again, Detective.
What's the dirt?
Rune paintings?
Yes. My husband and I used to go on dates at the ruins. The night sky and the fresh air, all surrounded by the history of the island. It's a very romantic spot, you know.
Number code in the book?
You skipped to the last page?
Don't spoil the ending for me.
The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet.
And I don't know anything about those numbers.
They better not be important to the story.
What a mess this is. Not a strange thing.
We need clues. Lead.
Tell me about the Tifmore runes.
The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of Eastshade. I believe that within the ruins there are relics that would help us understand our beginnings on this island. But somehow, there are people who think history is a waste of time, and they've thwarted my efforts of discovery at every turn.
Ask me anything you want.
Could someone tell me why Helena's room is cut
What a
off?
mess this is.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, my ass fell asleep. Kill my fucking... Inspiration. Wait a minute. Tiffmore Ruins property deed of sale. Wait a minute. Tiffmore Ruins property deed for sale. Of sale. The seller also agreed to make a public and solemn declaration that they have personally entered the ruins and determined them to be completely empty and void of sacred importance. Blue Rose Industries will conduct an archaeological study to confirm these statements. With compliance to these standards, the seller agrees to set payment of 2,000 glowstones for the complete property and rights to all exploration of the Tiffmore Ruins in any manner. Blue Rose, please sign below. Huh. Alright. Not that I feel this is of any use, but... Wait. Fuck it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you know what, fuck it. I think it was going to just, I wanted to make sure. Now where the hell's that shit? Okay. I use the shovel.
You're making great strides, Detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time.
You know I'm not the detective.
Oh. Right. Well, anyway, I'm sure you'll find the culprit. Since the criminal still hasn't been found, I've taken the liberty of locking everyone's boat ashore. Shouldn't be travelling in the storm anyway. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects in their rooms?
Thank you. Wait a minute. I'm guessing this is the innkeep's room. Wait a minute. Agreed to sell the Sinkwood Inn to Blue Rose Industries for the complete price of 100 gold. Industries. You wait right there. Hello?
Ah, good. You finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
No one's leaving until we find the thief.
Good gods, this is truly obscene. The historian likely dropped the book in the lake himself. You've seen how his hands shake. And now he's trying to frame one of us.
Numbers in the romance novel.
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller.
Notice anything strange?
That historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Tell me more about the Tifmore ruins.
A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who wouldn't pay dozens and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
Well, I'll just take a little gander in your room. Helena! Oh! Hieroglyphs! My dearest family, I've thought... Wait. My dearest family, I've thought a lot about our dedication to preserving the sanctity of the ruins. It has meant so much to me that you've all stood by my side in this battle. It pains me to write that my health is declining. There is little to be done, but with any luck, there may be treatment available in Nava. I only hope that. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a picture here. Alright. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh! Okay. Before I, fuck, get out of my way. 5941. Come on. Okay. University of Nava. Please take this letter... Wait. Please take this letter as a formal notice of dismissal from your position at the university. We appreciate your hard work, though the Through the decades. However, time has proven that there is no new information to discover regarding the Tifmore ruins. Unfortunately, the university can no longer fund the program. My sincerest regrets, RTT. Olgnith root for temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. No more than 2 drops a day. Good job, writers. Wait! K and K pack the care. Okay, cool. That's fun. Little throwback to the Bears. But what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Is that right? Five nine eight one, or 5941, right? Yeah, it was 5941. So does that mean I have to set these all to the blank and then do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Perhaps the numbers are supposed to be down there. Oh, for the love of all that is holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Thank Christ. Oh, wait. I was digging around near those old ruins. You're so obsessed with... V. I was digging around the... V. I was digging around the ruins you're so obsessed with. Found this strange thing that looks like an awful lot like an ancient relic. Thought you might want to keep it safe till you officially own the property. Hope you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in exchange. And that symbol.
I don't think you're a real...
Glyphs.
That's an old poem from the native people on the Tifmore Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful.
Tell me about the Tifmore ruins.
Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
Have you seen anything strange?
Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since the moment the book went missing. They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about this situation. Annoying fiends.
Have you any progress?
Mm-hmm.
Look! We've already searched everyone's trunks. The book isn't here. Thief's got it hidden somewhere else. But maybe, if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean, the thief.
This place is teeming with suspicious folk. Letter of dismissal?
Ahem. I would appreciate if you mind my privacy. I am the victim here, after all.
Mm-hmm.
It's true I'm being let go from my position at the university, but this is my life's work we're talking about. I can't just abandon this when I'm so close to finding all the answers. But really, Detective, this is a waste of time. You should be investigating the actual suspects.
Everyone's a suspect. Medication?
Why are you searching through my things? I only opened my trunk so the suspects would feel more comfortable opening theirs. Surely I can't be a suspect in this crime. That medication is my private business.
Glyphs?
What? You found this here? Why, I can't fully translate it, but I think this is describing a poem about cattle. Or about gold. I need my translation book.
Did you figure it out yet?
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Hello again, Detective.
What's the dirt?
Alright.
What a mess this is.
Oh, indeed. Selling the inn.
Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Tourism on the Teefmore Bluffs isn't what it once was. And the milling industry isn't all fancy and upcoming like before. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago. Seems like my ticket out of here. This place gets a little too gloomy for me.
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on.
You've walked into the scene of the crime.
Oh my god. What happened?
I'll ask the questions here. Why did you leave suddenly yesterday?
Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now.
Mm-hmm. I'll need to inspect your trunk.
Oh, are you sure it's necessary?
Very.
Okay, it's just on the ground.
Aha, good news.
Are you the
real
impromptu
detective has arrived.
Sorry it took me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation. It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Not yet. Property of Nicole. I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in these ruins. I know Auntie H, Helena, I'm guessing, would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately. I'm worried about her. The least I can do is ensure that the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret. But now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with these archaeologists, and that's what would happen if the university found what is really in here. She always said that our ancestor spirits lived down there, and in cold silence. In the cold silence, I can almost believe it. It's really a sacred place.
Can I help?
Journal?
Okay, you caught me, all right? I know how to get into the ruins, and I've been going in there for years. Is that what you want to know? So yes, it was me.
What about the translation book?
Translation book? I don't know what you're talking about.
A book related to the ruins was stolen.
Oh, gosh. I thought you were looking for a trespasser.
Did you steal... Wait. Who would benefit from the runes Wait.
Everyone. Except my aunt and my parents who think the ruins need to stay empty for our old spirits. But there aren't any spirits. I've been in there 100 times.
Where are you going now?
I just wanted to bring home one last reminder of the ruins. I was hoping to defend them like my aunt always has.
Wait here.
I don't think you're...
V.
Have you any
Unless that was planted. One more look around.
It seems like you've been doing good work here.
Yes. Let me think. Says his name. But on these, it does not. Seller also agreed. It's Helena then, wouldn't it be?
I don't think you're... Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
seems like you've been doing good work here.
Who would it be? Where's the innkeeper? A historian? Who doesn't have boots on? Wait a minute! The handwriting. Where the hell's the historian?
Well, has the culprit made any mistakes? The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people living, but somehow...
Alright, let's finish this shit. What I figured is that even if I don't make the right choice, it's fine, because if I ever want to play this game again, there's a few places that I can retry. Or if I play this with like someone else, then we can go through the adventure together. But I think I'm gonna go with the librarian person, or the scholar, or the I forgot what the fuck he is, the university guy.
It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Yes. The historian, whoops. The historian, simply because his medication did say that that there is for mild, it's forgetfulness, and people did claim he was shaky, so I'm guessing that perhaps he did not take his medication.
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions. Well, you might make a fine detective one day, but not today. Turns out it was actually Helena. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself. And I believe my work here is just about done.
So, you actually weren't the detective after all. I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
And I believe my work here is just about done.
Damn.
I didn't expect things to happen so quickly. I guess the ruins aren't ours anymore. I'm glad the university will be studying them. I've always wondered about everything I saw in there. Poor Auntie H. I wish she could see inside. She must have been really desperate to end up taking that book.
Well, I thought Helena was acting strange. Guess you can always count on me, Detective. Who knows? Maybe they will find some cures in the ruins. That would really be something.
I mean, I got it wrong, but it's okay.
I can't say I'm pleased the case was cracked. I was quite enjoying the excitement. Back to dreary days in bed, I suppose.
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well. The ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around. Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in. I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is. You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
Good luck with everything. It's alright. Well...
Finally! We can leave! Maybe we'll get to play in Narva after all.
It's too bad the ruins are going to be swept up by the university. Wasted opportunity. The entire island would have profited from the tourism. All in the name of science, I suppose.
See, that's what threw me off. was the boots. Because, like, I figured if she threw the thing in, or those papers in the lake, then she wouldn't have her, I could have swore I was onto something, but then again, she was the first one I wanted to accuse, but I felt that I was being too hasty, which I guess good on the writers, because it threw me off. Because I thought with the librarian's pills, if people were seeing him shake, then I would have thought that he maybe just forgot, but whatever. I couldn't accuse the bear, because, like, I mean, yeah, he might have had the same kind of billing or whatever, but no point in accusing him, since it's just the coincidence of having the same deed, I guess you could say, as, you know, with that contractor or the business or whatever for the Blue Rose or whatever it was. What am I gonna need for this? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna need 4 twine. Well, you might not like my contraption. However, I don't have reeds. But I do have this. Aha! I did immensely enjoy that, though. Or I should have worded that. I enjoyed that immensely. Now, if I could only figure out... Oh god, I'm gonna need those. You know what? I'll go down here. Only because if I can get those reeds, the twine's gonna be a pain in the ass. And I believe there's one more place I have not gone, and that is the ice caves. And I at least want to do that, because I don't know if it's going to stop the game if I get the mother's final wish picture or whatever. So I figured let's do this, but pretty much that was the end of that. Thank you for watching. This is Niktana, and until the next video, because I don't know if it's going to be the last or not,